guys, crazye2ek1el here. I'm casting a 1v1 Starcraft Zerg vs Terran, and this is a very special cast. For the first time ever on my YouTube channel, I have a co-caster, Deadish. Why don't you introduce yourself?
How's it going? I'm Deadish. I am playing in this game, and I'm the Zerg player, yeah.
Alright, thank you, Deadish. So, in the 7 o'clock position, we have Deadish, the Zerg player, spawning. 1 o'clock position, we have the red Terran Temperance. Temperance? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Alright, so Deadish, when you came into this game, this map usually favors the Terran player. What were you thinking? What was your game plan?
Well, on this map, I pretty much always do the same opening. I always do a speed lane opening, gas first on 14, and make another drone, make my spawning pool at 14. And I always get 2 queens before I expand because the distance between the natural and my main is so far away that I need to get that creep spread. And this map actually really favors a Banshee play too, so if you don't have that creep spread, your queens can't defend your natural or your main together, so yeah.
True. Very true. I do like going Banshees on this map because I play Terran. Alright, so I see you're going gas first. Is this a normal thing before spawning pool for you?
Yeah. This is a speed lane opening. If you Terran players scout this, it just means that they're going to get speed right when the spawning pool comes up. If they don't pull the drones out of gas, they keep 3 drones on gas, that's probably a baneling bust. Otherwise, if it's just they leave 1 drone on there, they probably just do playing a normal game.
Okay, awesome. I didn't know that. Alright, so it looks like the Terran player just threw down his barracks. It's finishing right now. And he's not training a Marine yet, but maybe he will. Alright. He's got an AFK SUV in your base. Spawning pool is almost finished. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I got the gas steal going on at the in his base there.
I see that.
The gas steal is actually pretty important, especially on this map, because if he gets 2 gas too early and he has too many Banshees, it is really hard to defend on this map. Really hard to defend.
Yeah, I see the rush distance, air and ground are really fast, so I see how that can play in. Now you're going for the Zergling speed right away, as you said. So you just started training that. Terran's getting a bunch of Marines, but he hasn't walled off yet. Now, did you see that he hadn't walled off, and what did you think of that?
Yeah, I assumed that I actually didn't see that. So
looks like he's just throwing a factory.
My drone is making an extractor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is actually a point of contention right here, because you'll see as my Zerglings go to his base and see this how I react. So in my base here, I have my 2nd queen coming because, like I said, I have to get that creep tumor down. Expansion going down for me. And then right here, as I run up his ramp, I see the factory and I see the barracks with both with no kind of what do you call them? Reactor or tech lab.
True. They're naked.
Right as I see that, I start my 3rd queen. Because I know that the only reason he has that factory is because he wants to make a starport, and I know that.
True. So he looks like he is going some sort of 1-1-1 build. At this time, I don't see any starport, but we'll see in about a second. He is kind of making a wall in here. All right, so your expansion is about halfway done. You're sending your queen over to it right now. She's getting ready. She's like, "This is my job." Back at your base, you got a baneling that's being.
And right when I scout this right here.
Where is that?
Yeah, I the baneling proof wall off that he has going on here.
Yeah, I see the 3 bunk.
And the reason he's doing this is because he wants to he pretty much wants to make sure that I can't baneling bust him when the Banshees come to my base. And I'm saying this not because I played the game, but because I just knew the second that he had a bunch of barracks with no add-ons and a factory with no add-on and a baneling proof wall, I knew he was going Banshee. There was no doubt in my mind.
Yeah, this definitely looks like it to me. And I haven't actually seen this game yet, but now I do see that he's throwing a tech lab on a starport. So yeah, assuming he's going to go Banshees. Ravens aren't really that great against Zerg. Alright, so you transferred over your drones over to your expansion. The Terran player is still on one base. So at this point in time, maybe you're ahead. You know, I don't know. Usually Zerg can be one base ahead, and you'd call that even. Am I right?
Yeah, I would say right now it's even. I mean, he's one base, and he's pushing out right here with this little timing attack. And I'm not sure why he's not bringing all the other Marines. I'm not sure. This guy's about a 2,500 point diamond, so I'm not sure why he's not bringing all of his stuff. But here comes the attack on my front.
Well, it looks like maybe he wanted to poke in, see what he can do without sacrificing his whole army or going all in. Looks like you do a pretty good surround on that Hellion. He sees that. Is he choosing to back out? Yeah, it looks like he is. He's backing off with his 7 Marines. Whoa, it looks like you might be able to get a nice surround.
And I decide that
Zerglings are surrounded.
Yeah, I decide that it's not really. He can't come to my base and then just leave like that. Like, not when I had to make that many Zerglings. I had to do something to, like, try to even out the fact that I didn't make drones there.
True. You saw him coming, so you stopped making.
And at the same time, we see the Banshee come in on the bottom of the map there.
Here comes the Banshee. No cloak yet, though. So back to the production tab. Cloaking is about finished. It looks like it's going to be finished by the time it gets to your base. Yeah, cloaking just finished right now. At this point, did you have any overseers?
Now, I won't lie. No, I don't have anything. The cloak took me by surprise, and I'll tell you why. Because at this level, like, they don't usually go cloak off one base because it just costs too much, and they need to get an expansion down. You see, his expansion's really late now. He's just building his command center.
Right, this Banshee's mopping up kills.
So
This guy 6 kills.
It's actually working out for him.
So
So
yeah, 7 kills. That's 8 kills. Wow, this Banshee's definitely paying for itself. And you got
transfusing my queen,
there
get my
comes the
overseer out.
observer.
I'm able to take care of it.
Yeah, definitely. Your observer comes over and overseer. Very nice. All right, so you got a small army sitting outside his base. He's just making more and more Banshees.
And he's doing
rallying them over there. Another one at your expansion. 5 kills on this guy. Yeah, I definitely see why.
And I'll be honest, I don't like this build from the Terran player.
Why is that?
Because he's spending too much gas and too much resources on the Banshees. He could have had this factory with this tech lab way earlier and had siege tanks and had that expansion ready to go. And that's really important. It's 11 minutes in the game. He doesn't have an expansion. That's a big deal.
Yeah, it looks like he was kind of going all in and hoping that the Banshee would either cause you to just quit straight out or to really, really hurt your economy. Let's look at the unit tab here. You have 28 drones. He has 38 SEs, so he is ahead by 10. But then again,
yeah,
you can make
so
drones
right there. I was like, pretty much. Yeah, you see all my lings and all my banelings at the bottom of his ramp there, and I was like, I knew I was probably behind because the Banshee cloak took me by surprise.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I'm just gonna bust them open and try to win the game.
Yeah, it looks like he does have a hidden expansion over here, and let's see if you can spot it. Yeah, you do notice it. Let's go back to everyone tab.
Yeah. When I saw that, when I saw that, I was happy because here comes the Baneling bust in a second here.
Let's take a look at this. Banelings are coming in bottom of the ramp. You got one tank without siege mode. Siege mode is not finished yet. Oh my God! There's all the Banelings busting through. Killing those, oh my God, killing all those Marines. That was awesome. Siege tech is finally finished. Unfortunately for the Terran player, there's no way he's going to be able to siege. All his SCVs coming off, Zerglings surrounding the SCVs. The tanks are able to do a little bit of damage. Just one tank in the back has 4 kills. Banshees are coming in. It looks like they are going to finish you off, Deadish, but at what cost? He has 17 SCVs right now. And you're at 32 drones. Looks like he's trying to repair his barracks.
Yeah,
He's got a huge wall. He's got a huge opening in his base now. So what were you thinking at this point in time?
Yeah, and like, I At this point, I knew he was just going to go all in and bring everything he had to try to beat me, because that expansion, placing that expansion where he placed it is such a bad idea, because you can't transfer SCVs there, easily at least.
Now, I see that you have, like, a ton of spore crawlers. You have about 4 spore crawlers at each thing. Oh, wow, he's coming in with a bunch of banshees right now. Oh, wow, he is going all in. A bunch of banshees, SCVs, a tank, and a couple marines. I definitely see why the spore crawlers are helping you out now.
So I saw all the banshees. My spire was only halfway done, and I knew if I could hold off this attack, I'd be okay. So I just made a crap ton of spores just to try to hold it off, and then wait for the mutas to come out.
True. Yeah, definitely looks like the ground army. You're gonna mop up the ground army right here, and yeah, there you go. I am at 1454. For some reason it did pause. 1500 right now. All right.
Yeah, I'm at 1525.
Okay, so you're a little bit ahead of me. Might maybe pause it for a few seconds to let me catch up. All right, so it looks like this one tank is hitting your one spore crawler because he's kind of a boss. He is taking out your spore crawlers. He is damaging your expansion right now. Small marine is up to 5 kills sitting back here, but it looks like your zerglings are going to pour in and finish this off right now. Waiting for the mutalisk to come out. Your spire is finished right now. Switching over to the army tab. Zerglings are in his base. Another expansion is going down for the Terran player, but his SCV count is extremely low. It's only at 9, and you are at 22 drones. Mutalisks are out on the field taking out these banshees. Their banshees are running for their life. Unfortunately, the overseer is freaking slow, not able to catch up. SCV's coming out to try to repair the banshees, but the banshees cannot attack air, and Terran GG's. Alright, man. Well, that was an awesome game. Do you have any closing words?
Yeah, overall, I think the Terran player just needed to get siege tanks earlier, need to put some bunkers outside his base and just expand. I could have played it better. The cloak really caught me off guard, but I mean, you know, it just wasn't good enough without the expansion, without the economy, for him to, you know, actually be able to win the game in the end.
True. Alright, guys. Well, this is crazye2ek1el signing off. Let me know what you think of the casting and the game itself. Alright, guys. Take it easy.